Good morning, everybody, and welcome to my channel. My name is Debbie, and this is the cruise button. Today, we're going to be talking about 5 things that I like to do 30 days prior to my cruise. Now, guess what? Yes, it's 29 days. It's not 30 days. 30 days was yesterday, but I got caught up doing DIY things with hubby around the house, so I was not able to film this video. I am being joined by my lovely assistant who does not want to leave the room, and she keeps coming in and out of my office. So you know what? Instead of just having her come in and out of my office, I just had her sit down. Say hi, Callie.
Hi.
Okay, so we're going to be talking about 5 things that I like to do. This is just me personally. 30 days out. Why? Because I don't like to be overwhelmed. And there's a lot going on. You know, there's a lot of things. There's a lot of moving parts when you go on a cruise. So the first thing I like to do is I like to check my luggage. Now, why? You know, someone might say, oh, luggage, that's super easy. What? You know, listen, you guys don't know. Unless you travel every single week, anything can happen. Here in Florida, I keep my luggage in the garage, the humidity, the zippers might break. And you know what? Not all of us have the money to go out and purchase a new set of luggage, you know, on the fly. Plus, especially if you like good luggage. My recommendation is for you to go on ahead and make sure that all of your zippers work, that everyone that is going on the cruise with you has a piece of luggage to put their stuff in. And once you check that out, you know what? At least you have that peace of mind that everything is working. If you wait till the last minute, you know, you might just have to go with a duffel bag. Okay, the second thing I recommend you do is that you secure a house sitter and a pet sitter. Now, why 30 days out? You know what? Because you need to have a plan A, plan B, or plan C. Because you never know what could happen. You know, plan A might get sick and not be able to do it. Plan B, the same thing. When you are talking about a house sitter, you know what? Like I said, we live in Florida, so any bad weather can come automatically. So you might want to have someone to be able to come and secure your plants, your pots, things around the house that are loose. And you also want someone to just kind of like come in and out of the house on a daily basis so people will see movement. Also, pet sitters. We don't all have money to just go and board them somewhere. But if you do, then that's fine. But you still need to go on ahead and make sure that you have these plans done prior to, because you don't just want to schedule. You don't know if they're going to have room or not. So securing a house and a pet sitter is very important. Right, Callie? Yes. We have a cat, and our cat is like, although we have those big containers that we can just put food and leave it alone, we like to have someone come in and check in on him, because if it's up to him, I kid you not, he will eat the entire thing in 2 days because he eats all the time. So securing a house and a pet sitter is super important. Okay, tip number 3, secure transportation. Now, some of you might be flying in, you know, so all you're going to do is basically either you fly in, you go to a hotel that might offer that combo that might take you to the port. Others, like me, I live like 25 minutes away from the port. Therefore, we normally just drive. Now, we use Park and Go, or Park and Cruise, I'm sorry. It's worked for us so far. However, okay, let's just take, for example, this upcoming cruise. If you go on the website, it's completely sold out. So you don't want to run the risk of waiting last minute to go on ahead and book your spot. So you want to do it 30 days prior to, as far in advance as possible. We normally do it sometimes even 30 days prior to, even before the 30 days. We go on ahead. Once we know that we're going on a cruise, we secure a spot, and that gives us peace of mind. Speaking of transportation, you need to realize how many people are you traveling with to the port. Because if you are, for example, a family of 5 and maybe you have a friend coming with you and you have a little one who is in a car seat or a booster seat, that takes up space. So you know what? You might have to make arrangements for someone else to either drop them off. They can Uber to the port, or, something else. But however, that is what helps with making plans ahead of time, just knowing exactly what's going to happen. Okay, so number 4, the fourth thing I do, I secure all of my appointments, okay? I make sure that if I have to go to the doctor, I go to the doctor before, or I schedule my appointments for afterwards, whatever checkups I have. But very important, ladies, okay? You gotta have your nail appointment done, and you have to have your hair appointment done. Now, if your nail lady is as good as mine, normally she's booked out like way in advance. Like I literally have to make my appointments months in advance in order to go on ahead and see her, because she's excellent. You see my nails. She's very creative, and I've been going to her for like 4 years, 5 years actually. So anyhow, that's the first thing you need to do, ladies, and you need to make sure that your hair appointment is also done, because you don't want to wait till the last minute. Maybe your hairdresser is not as accessible, or your nail technician is not as accessible. Therefore, you really want to make sure that you secure those two. And gentlemen, if you want to get a haircut, I know that sometimes you can just walk into the barber shop and get a haircut, but not always, And if you're a loyal customer, just make sure that you get that done ahead of time, because us ladies, it drives us crazy for you guys to do things last minute. Are you going to get your nails done for this cruise? No, not tomorrow, because we're not going on a cruise tomorrow.
Yeah.
Do you want to get your nails done?
Today?
No, not today.
Tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow. But Callie is also going to get her nails and hair done to be cruise ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the last thing that I do is I start thinking about my cruise shirts. Yes, I'm geeky like that. I love to go on a cruise. Everybody having matching shirts. I like to design it myself. And if you wait till the last minute, more than likely you're either going to have to go to these different websites to purchase them, and they're going to look very generic. And I like to be like very unique. Therefore, I suggest that you start planning ahead of time what designs you want, buying the shirts ahead of time, making sure that you're putting the clip art together. So to the person who is actually going to make your shirts, you have everything done, and you don't have to wait, or you don't have to be like, oh my God, are my shirts going to be ready? No, everyone is just looking pristine, looking great, getting ready to board that cruise, and looking in unison. Okay, so to me, yes, that's very important. So once again, just a recap, you're going to check your luggage. The port, how are you going to get to the state where the port is at, or the city where the port is at? The appointments, the hair and nails, but most of all for everyone, just make sure that your appointments, your medical appointments, do not conflict with your cruise. And last but not least, what are we going to do?
We're going to go on a cruise.
We're going to go on a cruise, but you need to go on ahead and start thinking about shirt color, designs, how many shirts do you need, where are you going to purchase them? And that's if you're like me and you like to go on ahead and get on the cruise that very same day, and everyone is matching with their very nice shirt. So, okay guys, so thank you so much for watching. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Okay guys, so thank you for watching. Make sure that you hit that like button, subscribe to my channel so you can stay up to date with the latest tips, tricks, our vlogs, which are actually going to start coming up pretty soon. We're super excited. Make sure that you leave any comments down below of things that maybe you thought of that also need to be done 30 days prior to. I can take tips from you guys as well. And make sure that you subscribe, so next week you'll be able to see what I do 21 days prior to.
With me.
Yes, with Callie. I will sign in with Callie, okay? So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And leave your comments down below if you have any questions or any suggestions that perhaps I forgot. Bye, guys.
Bye bye.